And this morning we're going to do, as Kate usually does on a Tuesday, a body scan. And I didn't used to like body scans, to be honest. I used to find them a bit irritating, and I wanted to do proper meditation. And I've realized actually that they are proper meditation. They're not traditionally, probably, but they really are a way of getting into our sense of being, into our embodied self. And because of that, they help so much with our other meditations. I mean, I think it would be difficult without practicing some form of body scan, either at the beginning of a meditation or separately. I think it'd be impossible to really make much progress on ordinary meditation. It's so essential to come down into the body. So that's what we're practicing on the Tuesday morning. And apart from anything else, the other thing I've come to realize is that they're just lovely. They are just so pleasurable, and I hope they are for you as well. They help us to feel better. They help us to settle anything that's going on, to just calm down a little bit. So I hope that's true for you. Good morning, Lou and Noel. And good morning to anybody who's joined us for the recording. You're very welcome too. So without further ado, we'll get started. I'll just get all my stuff together. I'm very disorganized this morning. Bit of a rush, but there we go. That's all right. I didn't hear my alarm clock. Okay. Right. So we'll start in the usual way, just by settling into our posture. And of course, you can do this lying on the bed, on the floor, sitting on the cushions, sitting on a chair, however you wish. Just make sure you're comfortable. And if you need to move, then move. So just coming into the present moment. Just being here as much as you can with what's happening right now in your experience. It might be nothing much, or it might be some emotions rattling around in your mind and your body. And if that's how it is, then just bring your attention, not your mind, bring your attention to the body and leave the emotional thoughts behind. And just concentrate on whatever's going on in the body. For me, I'm still very busy, so there's a bit of a buzz in my body. So I can just bring my attention to this buzz and lavish attention, awareness, and kindness upon it. And it's just as important, if there's something pleasant, a pleasant emotion going on, to do this. It stops us getting carried away. Just bringing our attention to whatever's going on in the body. And just going back to the mind a little bit. How are you feeling there? Are you feeling positive or negative or somewhere in between? So whatever it is, that's okay as well. So we're just taking stock of how we are right now, really seeing ourselves as we are in this moment, and fully accepting that that's okay. Even if it's unpleasant, even if it's difficult to ignore. Just having a sense of kindness to ourselves. We go through such a lot of different moods and sensations during each day. And it's not like we're setting off intentionally to do that, it just happens. So the first way to more contentment is to just accept the way things are at the moment. Noticing the weight of your body as usual, pressing down on the bed, the floor, the cushion, the chair. And just allowing that to happen, just letting go of any effort to hold the body. Staying alert, but allowing the weight of the body to be held by whatever you're sitting or lying on. Feeling the contact with the ground. Feeling the air on the skin, particularly on the face. And just allowing any sounds to be there as they are. Any taste, any smell, any feelings. Noticing the breath now, coming into the body and leaving it. The shoulders rising and falling. So the shoulders rising on the in-breath, falling on the out-breath. So on each out-breath, this breathing out is a relaxing breath. As we breathe out, our tendency is to relax. So on the next few out-breaths, just relaxing a little bit more on each one. Not making a big effort to relax, just allowing it to happen. And on each in-breath, there is a rising, an alertness, energy coming into the body. So just noticing that for a while on a few in-breaths, this energy rising. So we're going to start our exploration now of the body, our journey through all our sensations. Beginning with the shoulders and the lower neck, just noticing any pain or stiffness, tightness in this area, and not pushing it away, just having a sense of compassion towards any discomfort in the shoulders and neck. And otherwise, just noticing how it feels here. Moving up the back of the head to the crown. Can you feel the skin stretched over the skull? Just a very subtle sensation maybe of tightness. Just a milder form of, when you get a headache, it's like you can feel the skin being stretched. This isn't like that, but it's got a mild, maybe taste of that, but more pleasant. Moving around to the forehead. Just see if we're frowning. Are you frowning? And if you are, just let it drop out. Just relaxing the forehead. Just letting go of any tension there. And the face, letting the facial muscles sag. Letting the face and the forehead relax completely. Do you know, it feels so much better to me to do this, and I know that during the day I hold my face in a particular way and my forehead, so it's quite good to keep remembering this and keep coming back to our faces and just relaxing, just allowing ourselves to be at ease in our face. Moving down the throat. What can you feel there? Anything? And back to the shoulders. And we're going to go down the arms now. Just exploring the arms as we go down, starting with the upper arms. What can you feel on them? If you've got bare arms, you'd be able to maybe feel the air, sort of a sense of coldness or warmth against the skin. Maybe a tingling as well. Tingling occurs everywhere in the body. And the lower arm. And the inside of the wrist. Maybe just one wrist. Can you sense your pulse beating away? If you can't, it doesn't matter. I don't know when I actually realised you could do this, but it's I think it's lovely. It's lovely to feel this pulsing in the body, the life-giving blood being pumped around. And noticing the hands, starting with the back of the hand. You feel a tingling. For me, the tingling on the back of the hand has got a particular quality. I don't know about you. It's different from the tingling in the palm of the hand. Slightly coarser somehow. Slightly less refined. So just comparing that with the tingling in the palm of the hand. Might be the same for you. I don't know. Might be different. You sense a dampness as well in the palm of the hand, a warmth. Working our way down the fingers, noticing the sensations there, right to the fingertips. The hands so full of energy and life. Just tingling with aliveness. Moving back to the shoulders again, and this time we're going to go down the back of the body. Just noticing the upper back moving with the breath. Just following this movement, seeing as we move down the back, seeing if the lower back is also moving very slightly with the rhythm of the breath. Can you feel the solidity of the back? It's full of muscles that keep us upright. And our spine, our neural pathway. That's, I think for me, that's almost impossible to feel. I don't know about you. Can you feel your spine? You might do if it's injured in any way. And just noticing any aches in the back and making friends with the aches, making friends with any uncomfortable feelings in the back. Maybe allowing them to relax. Moving on to the hips, big bony structures. Not easy to feel bone, but maybe you can get just a sense of them being there. You can probably feel the tingling around them in the fatty tissue and the skin. Moving around to the bottom, noticing the contact with the seat if you're on a chair or cushion. and generally with the whatever you're lying on, to of course include your back and legs as well. Just really seeing that contact with whatever you're lying or sitting on, really feeling it, really engaging with these sensations of the body when it comes into contact with something else. And noticing your sitting bones just below the padded area of your bottom, one on each side. Can you feel those? They're quite obvious, I think. Sort of sharper sensation. And moving down the back of the leg, beginning with the big muscles at the top, the hamstrings, probably quite relaxed. Again, can you feel any tingling? Down to the calf muscles, the bottom of the leg. What can you feel here? The ankle, can you feel anything in the ankle? And the heel of the foot. It's easier to feel than the ankle, probably. But as you move around to the sole of the foot, hopefully you can feel lots there. You might feel the contact with any socks or clothing, but the energy in the sole of the foot, can you tap into that, this massive tingling, this massive active nerve ends? There might be a coldness or a warmth. And if you're sitting on a chair, contact with the floor. Just lingering with the sole of the foot for a moment or two, just taking it all in. Moving round to the toes, the big toe. Can you feel the big toe? Relatively easy to get a sense of the big toe. For me anyway, it may not be for you. But I find the other toes very difficult to, I can feel all of them together, but not separately. So, how are they for you? Might need to wiggle your toes a bit. Moving to the top of the foot. Again, you might feel clothing on this. And if you look a bit deeper, maybe some tingling. What's the quality of that tingling like in the top of the foot? For me, it's very subtly different to the sole of the foot, just like in the way the back of the hand. Slightly coarser tingling. I don't know whether you can see any difference with your sensations. And of course, they might be different to mine. Moving up the front of each leg now, the shin bones, the knees. What can you feel in the knees? And the big muscles at the top of the leg, the quadriceps. So if you're sitting or kneeling or sitting cross-legged, these muscles will be stretched a little bit. You can probably feel them quite easily. If you're lying down, maybe not so easy. And moving up to the front of the upper body, the belly. What can you feel there? Physical sensations of all kinds in the front of the body. And in the abdomen, these two areas, the belly and the abdomen, a lot of our emotions play out as feelings here. Just raw feelings. In Buddhism we call it Vedana. It's the feelings separated from the emotions. So it's just the feeling tone in this part of the body. Well, in any part of the body. But they play out particularly here. So it can be churning, heaviness, a knot in the stomach. So it's very useful to be able to tune into these bare feelings when we're getting carried away with emotion. Helps us to stop being so emotional, to actually calm ourselves down. But we start, if we get anxious or frightened, excited, worried, if we can come to the bare feelings in this part of the body and just have a sense of love and kindness towards them, it makes such a difference to our mental state, or it can do. The same with the chest area. When we get angry, the chest tightens. So if we can just be with that tightening, with kindness and love, trying to let any thoughts of anger go, just be with the bare feelings of the anger. Then if we just sit with it with a sense of love and kindness, it will be far less painful. So just noticing all the sensations you can feel in the front of the body. Pleasant or unpleasant or neutral. And just having a sense of companionship with those, of friendship, of support and kindness. And we can do this to whatever's going on in our body. It can be a friend to our painful feelings. And for the last few moments, moving our awareness to the whole of our body. Just noticing how that feels. Our experience, moment by moment, of the whole body. I'm going to ring the bell in a moment or two, and when I do, just bringing the meditation to an end with gentleness, taking your time. Well, I hope that's helped to set you up for the day, and have a good day. I'd just let you know what's happening during. I won't be here at 11 o'clock this morning. That's the first thing that's not happening. I'm not able to make it on a Tuesday. So those of you who normally do the 11 o'clock morning cuppa, I'll post an archive meditation on the on Facebook. And I'm sorry I can't do that for YouTube, but there are lots on YouTube that you can go to. The morning cuppa meditation. And over the weekend, I've been working on with a friend, with Mark, who is also a teacher with the group. We've been working on a video, a fundraising video, because on Thursday we're launching a fundraising campaign to raise the balance of funds that we need for our new centre. So you might look out for that. It was such fun to do and so difficult. We were trying to do it between bits of traffic on Gillygate at the beginning, and it took us ages to get like a 15-second slot with quietness. But anyway, it worked out all right. So and we're very pleased with the finished outcome, and it shows you a bit of the centre as well. So that'll be out on Thursday, and you'll be able to take a look at the new centre. So thank you all for coming. It's been great to see you, and welcome back, Johnny, and maybe see you again tomorrow morning if you're around. And in the meantime, have a really good day, and hope it all goes well for you. And just keep remembering to relax. That's what I have to do as well. So goodbye for now, and